Hello, I'm Simon James Green and I'm the author of Llama Glamarama.
And hi, I'm Garry Parsons and I'm the illustrator of Llama Glamarama.
Yes, indeed. Now, Llama Glamarama is a party book. It's a celebration of being yourself, being proud, and most importantly, being happy. But it starts with a llama who has a very big secret. In Larry's barn, the llamas were good. They followed the rules. They did as they should. The llamas were calm. Their voices stayed low. They made their way slowly wherever they'd go. Yes, Larry was proper and very polite, but he had a big secret that happened at night. He kept it all quiet to avoid any drama, but while the others all slept, he was a toe-tapping, hand-clapping, dazzling, dancing llama. He loved to twist. He stamped his feet. He kept in time with a techno beat. But llamas aren't supposed to dance. Have you ever seen one groove? If anybody saw his moves, they would surely disapprove. Uh-oh, someone's coming. Stop the music, hide the hat, jump in bed, pretend to nap. We heard music, Spitz declared. We heard some rhythmic tapping. It almost sounded like a dance, but that would never happen. What? No way, Larry said. I was just about to snooze. Spitz looked over at the bedpost. Do you have ballet shoes? Shoes, you say? Oh, that can't be. I've been using these for drinking tea. But you don't like tea. Oh, look, by that chair. Are those apples over there? And while the others turned away, Larry made his getaway. As he trudged down the lane, Larry was sad. Being different was lonely. Being different felt bad. None of his friends liked to shimmy and flit. Maybe the dance was a thing he should quit. But what's this? A carnival? Music? Free apples? Farewell, my friends, I bid adieu. I'm going far away. Please don't try to stop me. I won't be back today. In fact, he was only going down the road and would definitely be back by tea time. There, in the distance, bold colours, bright light. For a lonely young llama, a spectacular sight. Larry took a deep breath and joined in the crowd. He saw llamas dancing and the music was loud. He grooved and he moved, he leapt and he pranced. Salsa, flamenco, did he belly dance? Locking and popping, he loved the hip hopping. Flossing and tango, the jive and fandango. He ate apples all day and met Llama Del Rey. Loved hearing her sing, he felt like a king. Larry was happy, there were others like him. The Llama Glamarama was a wonderful thing. He returned to the barn later that day. Listen up, friends, I've something to say. I'm a little bit nervous. I'm taking a chance. I hope you won't hate me, but I love to dance. Spitz raised an eyebrow. Patch seemed to frown. Uh-oh, thought Larry, I'll have to leave town. Then Spitz started giggling and Patch cracked a smile while Mop began clapping for quite a long while. It turned out that each was a bit different too. Patch's patch was just hair dye. Really, it's true. Spitz then revealed he played the maracas, and Mop told the group he was an alpaca. Everyone acted surprised, but they had suspected this for some time. Larry showed his moves, and all four danced with glee. He sang, I'm a rootin', tootin', locking, popping, grooving, moving llama, and I'm proud to be me. So there you go. That is Llama Glamarama by me, Simon James Green, illustrated by the fabulous Garry Parsons, who is back joining us now. Because Garry, if some of those people at home fancy drawing their own Larry the Llama, how on earth do they go about it? How does it work?
Yeah, there's a good question. I'm hoping that everybody's got a pencil and a piece of paper. Simon, have you got one at the ready?
I certainly have.
I think it's, as an illustrator, I think it's a good idea if I show you how I draw Larry, and then you can have a go and we can have a little compare. So I've started decorating this a little bit already to get him ready for his party carnival that Larry is going to go to. But when I'm drawing animals or people, there's something where I always start with, and that is the eyes. I don't really know why, I'm not really sure. I think it's because if I put an eye in, then I know just about where I'm going to put it on the paper. So I'm going to start with Larry's eye, and I'm just going to kind of put a dot like this, and it's kind of sort of in the middle, a little bit at the top, a little bit to this side like that. So everybody can draw a dot, and then I'm going to draw, he's got quite big round eyes like this. I'm going to do that. I hope you can see, and I hope you can follow along. Now Larry has quite a long snouty nose, so I'm going to do this long curve out there like that. And I'm going to put in these little Y shape like this, and that's going to be his nostrils. And then I'm going to draw another line down there. So we've got this little Y here for his nostrils like that, and his nose. And then I'm going to put another little mark around here, which is going to be his cheek, and another cheek around here, which is going to be a long line which goes into his mouth. So I'm just going to carry on that line like this and turn it up there. That's going to be a smile. But the great thing about drawing is that anybody can have a go, and it's always your own interpretation. So if it looks a little bit different to mine, that's absolutely fine, because they're always going to be a bit different. And I'm sure Simon's going to end up, his drawing might be a little bit different to mine too. Larry needs two eyes. So I'm going to put another little dot on the other side, just where that line of his nose is like that. And it will make sense in a minute when I put this little curve in here like this. So we've got his mouth, we've got his eyes. And under here, I'm going to go back to, I'm going to put in his chin. And it's going to be a little curvy line which kind of follows his mouth and just goes a little bit further like that. Maybe we can put a few hairs on his chin like this. And then Larry has these big kind of banana-shaped ears. Now I know this because I was looking up the differences between alpacas and llamas. And alpacas have little kind of triangular pointy ears, but llamas have these kind of big banana shapes. So you want to draw a kind of banana shape like that, which goes up here like this. And you want to put in the inside of his ear, which should be nice, kind of fluffy and snug, I think. And around the top of his head, I'm going to put in his hair, which is a bit kind of fluffy and soft and bouncy, a bit kind of curly, and that's going to go all the way down the back of his neck, down here like this. I'm going to stop about there. And Larry has this very nice kind of quiff that he combs out and makes into a bit of a point. I'm going to put that in just next to his ear. It's going to come all the way around here, go up to a little point like that, like a big wave, and back to the top of his head. I hope you're all following along. So we need another banana ear on the other side, and this is going to be behind his quiff. So I'm going to try and cleverly draw another banana shape which goes behind that bit there. Quite tricky. That's the inside, this little arc here, that's going to be the inside. Oh, it's looking like it is looking like it. So just about underneath his chin here, I'm going to put a line in which makes the rest of his body, and I'm going to curve it round like this. So we're making Larry look like he does on the cover, hopefully. And he's going to have one arm up in the air. It's going to be kind of celebrating like that. He could be holding something or doing a move. I'm going to make this kind of bouncy and curvy like this because I want to show that he's got lovely, soft, dense, plush kind of fur. And from the top of that, I'm going to put in his hoof, which looks a little bit like that. Maybe it's easier than drawing hands and fingers. They're always a little bit tricky. How are we getting on, Simon?
Yes, we're making progress this end. Can't wait to show you in a minute.
I can see you beavering away there.
Beavering away.
So we want his other arm down here. So it's going to be, he's going to be kind of, this arm is going to be down there. So he's going to be doing this. So kind of teapot shape. And I'm going to start there. I'm going to draw it around like that. And because I've drawn him so big, I can't get his other hand in. So that's kind of easy. And that's the archer is back there. So is there anything else we need? Or we could add a hat up here, or we could add anything you like, really. Maybe he's holding his headphones, or maybe he's holding a streaming ribbon or something like that. I'm going to put in this kind of shape. You put in anything you like. And then all we need to do is just kind of give him some colour, colour him in a bit, make it really glam, because one thing that Larry really enjoys is a bit of glitz and glamour. Lots of colour. So we could make him yellow, but actually I think I'm going to put him, he has these little patches of orange, the same colour as his quiff, and he has a patch of orange just here. I'm going to quickly colour that in. And I'm going to quickly colour his here. And I think he's just about getting ready for a fabulous party.
Yeah, oh. Look at that. I love his streamer.
You can add a streamer, you can add a ribbon. On the front cover of our book, he's got this very special kind of, it's a bit shiny. He's got his very lovely multi-rainbow coloured feather boa.
Awesome.
And that's the time for the big reveal.
Well, Gary, I mean, that is a fantastic drawing of Larry. Here is my my effort today.
That's a very nice, and he's got this kind of hat on.
Yes, I've given him a little top hat to wave around. No, it's not bad, is it? I feel like I'm getting better at drawing Larry.
I think there's some big improvements.
Thank you very much. So I hope you can all have a go at that at home as well, and I'm sure you can go up with some brilliant Larry the Llamas and give him lots of fabulous rainbow bright sparkly colours. Now, as well as that, even better news, you probably would want to have your own Glamarama party at home, because who doesn't love a party? Do you love parties, Gary?
Absolutely love a party, especially, do we need parties right now?
We
Absolutely, definitely.
do. We certainly do. Now, the good news is we have a downloadable Glamarama party pack that you can ask a grown-up to download at home, and you can print off some of these things, and they're all going to help you have your own special Glamarama party. Now, there's stuff like every party needs invitations, so you can invite people to your party, and you'll find here some downloadable invites that you'll be able to download, print off and fill in and give to people in your house to come to your Glamarama. Every party needs decorations as well, and Gary's actually made some bunting that you can print out, colour in, cut out, and then basically put some string, hang them with some string, and you can hang them up around your house, which is great. There's loads of activities you can do. Again, Garry has very kindly drawn some extra pictures of Larry having his own party, which you can colour in, which is awesome. And there's also ideas for food you can eat as well at the party, as well as loads of really fun party games, because parties always need games. And what's the other thing that every party needs, Garry?
I think we need some sounds. We need some, so that he can throw some moves and everybody can get down and get groovy.
Some music. So also, amazingly, you'll be able to find our Spotify playlist, Llama Glamarama Spotify playlist. Just search for Llama Glamarama on Spotify, or indeed you can go to my website and you'll get the link directly. And Garry and I have put together a whole host of brilliant, fabulous, rocking, popping dance classics to get any party going. So you can play that as well while you're having your party. So that's us. We really hope you enjoy Llama Glamarama. And if you do enjoy it, Garry and I have got some very exciting news for you. What is that news, Garry?
The news is that Simon and I have been busy creating another character and another story, and we're very, very excited to introduce Frankie, who is part of our picture book, which will be coming out. When is it coming out, Simon?
It's coming out in May, so really soon, a couple of months' time. Coming out in May, so look out. If you enjoy Llama Glamarama, please look out for Fabulous Frankie by me, Simon James Green, illustrated by the wonderful Garry Parsons yet again. It's another great story about a fabulous, glitzy, party-type animal, and we all love that. So, it's been really nice. Thank you for joining us today at our very own Glamarama. Stay safe, have fun, hope you enjoy the book, and it's goodbye and lots of love from me and Garry. Bye, everyone.
Goodbye.